Glad to see y'all made it to part 2. Otep, as in saying goodbye to your lower self. Then I say peace, as in saying hi to your higher self. And that I come in peace, in one piece, with pieces and jewels of information that might be helpful along your journey. I also aim to show respect to the ancestors, Ashe, and respect to the balance of the universe and the collective. And with that, I say peace to the brothers and sisters, gods and goddesses, niggas and niggettes, or whatever you want to call yourself. Just know who yourself is and be yourself. I love y'all. Now, in part 1, before I got all into serious, I played around with a little fake history, as far as what they said, as far as beefing with Britain and trying to get free and independent, and little Tommy Jefferson and them. Then I told y'all that they took and stole some shit. And what I mean is, they double tricked us and double crossed us and hornswoggled us and triple crossed us and quadrupled us. First of all, take a look at the back of y'all dollar bill if y'all don't mind. Or, better yet, let y'all see mine. Y'all probably ain't got no money anyway. So let me show y'all something, man. Yeah. That's right. You see that pyramid right there, boss? It says the Great Seal on there. And it also says Anu, it Coeptus. Do y'all know who Anu is? And if you don't, start digging, man. But anyway, this is ours. This is our representation of government on the back of the dollar bill, which we had an agreement with. The phoenix, eagle with the shield, which is our symbols from our ancient symbols, but we gave this to them once they were initiated. This is to represent their side of the government, which is fake theirs. And I said fake theirs. And I'm going to tell you why. But first I'm going to tell you this. Now, the first Continental Congress met in Philadelphia, September 5, 1774. The second Continental Congress met May 10th, 1775, so they say. Peyton Masonic Randolph was said to be the first president of the Continental Congress in early 1774. But around October, I think Henry Middleton came in for a quick spell. Then back in was Randolph again. May 10th, 1775. Then we had the brother, Mr. John Hancock. I'm showing you how we was involved in those chairs too. So we had the brother, Mr. John Hancock, who became president of the Continental Congress, who signed the Declaration of Independence in 1776, July 4th. Some studies say it wasn't there. It was probably a different date, but it was close around that time. Which, that's what I be saying about this funny history mess, man. But I do my research, and I bring my brothers and sisters what I got. Now, I could go down all these presidents here till we get to the ones of the United States. But I assure you this, because I'm not going to do that. It's too easy for y'all to do. I would just tell you this. Some of those presidents was black. They was brothers. And I am going to go into some things to tell you why I feel how I feel. But first, check this out. We made a fake agreement with these perpetrators. Some type of way we thought they was going to keep it square bill. They had other ideas. But anyway, this agreement thing is where you see the Great Seal and the symbols on the dollar come from. With us, or I say my people, I just say us. With us, having the esoteric, culturic science of our people in the universe, we were able to construct seals and symbols correctly and properly for the dollar bill. We actually came up with the eagle and shield seal, which we handed to the perpetrators as their way of representing their government on the back of the dollar bill. We took on the pyramid with the eye as our way of representing the Great Seal, a government, on the back of the dollar bill. But they crossed us. So I don't feel like the seal is theirs no more, even though they claim it. See, this is why the pyramid is first on the dollar bill. We still had Congress going on in 1776 and 1777, regardless of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. But all during these times we was doing our thing, they was plotting, scheming, eyeing, setting things up, trying to lead us to our doom. They eventually backstabbed us, ambushed us. The whole time they was allies with Britain, and Britain was allies with them. So they infiltrated us. We thought everything was cool, and they wiped us out, dethroned us from our stage of government, took the history, twisted it around, remixed it, DJ'd it up, and came with these lies. Added, think about this for a minute. If the Declaration of Independence was adopted in 1776 and the Constitution in 1789, and if George Washington was not inaugurated until April 30th, 1789, then what the hell was going on? And who was the first presidents for the first 13 years? Huh? Like I said, I done dug it up. There's a lot of foolishness going on. Brothers and sisters, his story is a big-ass lie. His story, his version, his opinion, his idea, his perception, his agenda, his orders to do such or document such, his view. Man, could have been 100 other people there with a whole different view or perception or they story of things due to the person they are. Why couldn't it have been, anyway, why couldn't it have been our story or the story or even her story? Or what about my story, which we already got? They call it Miss Story, a mystery. It's good for y'all to learn how to research and not just study. I give y'all the key to get out the cell. Y'all gotta find a way to get out the jail. We all gotta learn how to research, y'all, because they ass lying. Man, get the part for.